What's going on, people? Let me sort this out. If you're here, welcome to Never Foul. If you know me, you know me. If you don't know me, it's MUFC Kas, and I'll be joined by Daps in about 5 minutes, something like that. It's just a Q&A, transfer Q&A, you could say. So there you go. Get your questions in when you can. I'll go through some of the comments, pick up anyone that is here. too good for the Europa League. I'll start bigging some of you up in a second. But yeah, Daps will be here in any moment. Try to fix my mic as it's moving a little bit nuts. But yeah, man, it's always obviously it's good to be here. I love being on Never a Foul channel, as always, you know, running it with so-and-so, Daps, Ty, Soups. Obviously got Mabel Double A, the big team and that. And just because I've got a PSG tracksuit on, it doesn't mean I support PSG. I just like the look of it. It's simple as that. They're not in the Premier League. It would be understandable if I was wearing a Liverpool kit or something like that. Usman, oh wow, you're actually here. I ain't seen you in a minute. So I'm going to go through some of your guys' comments. I've got a bit of something's going on with my chest at the moment. Sorry. You had the nerve to put Man United in there as if you would notice. But you got to remember, Man United will be in for him. So don't try to do that, Yusuf. It don't mean anything. I don't care if Bellingham is some sort of Liverpool fan, his family's a Liverpool fan, like Liverpool fans or anything like that. It don't mean anything. It's anyone's game, especially if Man United was, and it'll be a big if they did get to the Champions League. Their pool would be a lot different, especially if the new system and everything comes into place and into play. So don't ever doubt Man United, because we still got Paul, you know, because of history and the rest of it. Not because of obviously current times. Obviously, Pep's your Paul, not your club. It's about City, Paul, or Madrid, no one else. Oh, okay. Wait, Zohabe, are you in our Discord chat? Let me know. Sidar says hello, Chelsea fan. If anyone wants to know, Zohabe, I'm gonna guess he's a. Zohabe, I think you're a City fan. If I guess Yusuf's Liverpool. Sean, big up you, Sean for guy. If I said that wrong, I apologize. Bellingham is too good for you, believe. Are you like, you guys can banter me all you like, man. Is what it is. Look, remember, we nearly got Bellingham even when we wasn't doing great, regardless, even under a crap manager like Ollie. Clinical says big up all the way from New York. Anyone that doesn't know, Clinical is like an encyclopedia when it comes to Manchester City, honestly. Usman, big up you as well. Bellingham's going to United. Don't want to ruin his career. I can't wait to. I love being an underdog and everything of this season, man. You're treating us like Arsenal right now, so I don't mind it. Ilyas, big up you every single time. Big up Kas Daps. I know Daps is late. Look, have you not noticed the pattern yet? I'm always here doing the intro. Daps is always late, forever late, you know. Solo MCFC, big up you. Daps will be here in about 5 minutes, a few minutes. I'm sure he will be. Aidan Andrews, I remember you. You're a member you're a Liverpool fan, and you're also a member of Big Six Bands. So I know you from months. So big up you, man. I remember you. What, Paul? Nick, don't do that. Don't do that. We've got something going on still, yeah? All right? Don't do that. And as Marie said, if you guys have just got here, there's 30 of you, big up so early. There's 32 of you here already. And I love that so much. Honestly, I appreciate it. Make sure you smash that like button. Get this straight to 30. Get the ratio in. You know, get your comments in, get your questions in. I'm sure. No. I just saw Love Island. Daps is gonna watch Love Island later. It starts at 9 p.m. in about an hour or so. So we got a good hour of this. Zohe, all right. If anyone that's here right now, there's about 120 of us in the Discord. It's growing. So if anyone is in here, do you mind posting the Discord if you don't mind? Ilyas, I think you're a mod on here, aren't you? So I think you can post it. As Aiden says, like and subscribe. From what I've read, Liverpool and Real Madrid are the front runners. I haven't read. There's been a lot of things that have been read. Oris, big up Oris. If anyone doesn't know Oris, he's got a channel called Oris Talks Football. He's having a little break before the season starts. So make sure you type in that name. Make sure you're subscribing. Show him some love. He's been just giving us a lot of support. Are you talking about swimming pool? Swimming pool. I like that one, Alan. I like that one. Nick Knack says Bellingham ain't going anywhere this summer. No, he's not going anywhere this summer. This is more of a thing where I think it's going to be next summer. So, and don't be surprised if 100 million price tags on his name. Ain't that's gonna? Yeah. Oh yeah. Just answered that one. I will be surprised if Bellingham doesn't go to a Premier League club. The English players. It's like, you know, when a German player comes to the Premier League, Sane, Gnabry, so forth, when they're so young, they always end up going back. It's like PK when he's at Man United. He end up going back to Spain. It's the same thing. You always end up going back home. I can't see you get homesick in it. So I can imagine that they want to be with their family, close, like their friends from childhood and so forth. I can imagine England players or English players wanting to come back if they left so early. Like that guy from Bologna, I think he just signed for Brentford. Is it Bologna? I think I'm not too sure on his last name. Remind me what his last name is. Apparently he's a bit of a baller and Arsenal waiting for him. Massive odds on to said, yeah, I reckon he stays at Dortmund, but I still reckon that there will be talks even now about next season. And obviously they're going to wait till the World Cup, because when you go World Cup, your price tag bumps up straight away. What do you mean? It's been a while. Usman, we've done a few streams, right? And I haven't seen you. I haven't seen you. I'm not joking. You've been suspect. I even added you in the Discord and you no answer. I'm a mod now. I don't have to do it. Go share our link. If you go into our Discord or Usman or anyone like that, because you're mods, you can actually put them in. I have to go on my phone. I'm not really logged into. I don't have to really do it from the computer and Discord. All you do is go share link, like invite friends, share, and then share at the bottom so everybody in here can actually come and have a conversation. Me, Daps, and Monts, Carefree, Lewis, and so forth. Do I play FPL? No, I don't do FPL. I can't do it. I'm one of them people that I can't be rooting for Darwin Núñez or Salah to be going to score a goal against whatever club there is. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. We'll get onto that question, Orest. I've got big thoughts on that. I've got like reservations on that. Now it says, big up, brother. We'll be the ones singing Hey Jude at Anfield. All right. All right. You think you are. You think you are. We'll see how much money you pull out next season. Aaron Hickey. Nice one, Harish. I appreciate that one. Aaron Hickey. Hi, Brian. Big up you. Many thanks. If you are in here, keep smashing the like button. It keeps growing. I can't believe I'm actually seeing 7 minutes in. There's 36 of you. No, Daps will be here. Don't worry about that. If anyone can hear me, because this mic's kind of below me right now. It's kind of annoying. But let me know if you lot can hear me correct. Is my mic okay? Yeah, Daps will be here. Don't worry. He's just got a lot of things going. He's just running. He's just rushing for time as per usual. I'm always on time for you guys. Come on, show some love. Oh, here it is. So join our Discord if you haven't. There's a link right there. Click on Ilyas's link. Do join. You can have me and Daps are talking in it every day. I'm also talking in it. There's Monts from Big Six Bands and so forth. So you haven't come in, please do click this. We're growing as a community. We just want to support. And you know what? I just like talking football, if I'm being honest. I always put Man United news in there. If I see other news, Arsenal, Chelsea, so I still stick it in there. We all have a debate about it. Anyone in here can tell you guys about like what goes on in there. And it's friendly as well. There's no toxic behavior. You have to talk about football. You can say good morning and everything, but no toxic behavior. None of it. Yeah, thank you, Ilyas. Big up you, man. Love you, man. Cass is a PSG fan now. What's the World Cup? It's because I got it on. If you not noticed, like PSG actually run some good stuff. So don't do that. Oh, my sound's okay. I love that, man. CR7. See, we're gonna get into that. See, I just want to talk to some of you guys first, and then I'm gonna come back to what Oris asked me about Lisandro Martinez. We can talk big on Jude Bellingham. Obviously CR7, the Malacia signing, Ericsson. There's obviously stuff about Neymar. Going to Chelsea now. Dembele staying at Barcelona. Don't want to talk about De Jong. There's obviously what's happening with Rafinha as well. Why hasn't he signed? Obviously, Kessie, Christensen has obviously been confirmed by Barcelona. There's actually so much. Exactly. They got some cool kits. Like, do you not think? They got some good kits. Join that for banter and a good football chat. Yeah, that's it. Discord, that's all it's about. So it'll be good to see some more phases in there. John, I haven't really seen you in the Discord too much, but big Swiv, if you just joined, big up you, and tell me what clubs you support. Everyone in here, let me know who you support, because I want to get to know your names a little bit better. Obviously, there's some obvious ones. So yeah, let me know who you support if I don't know. Because I don't know who Aiden actually. No, I know who Aiden supports. Marie, I don't know who you support exactly. So that's another one. Nick, now I think you're a City fan. Tanga. Sorry if I said it wrong. Tanga. I don't know who you support. So yeah, man. Wait, you actually support Southampton? Serious? Nah, you're having me on. You're a City fan. Because you know what? Are you? Yeah. You're the first. You're the first South. Oh my god! I think Nick. I'm getting you mixed with this Nick. I'm not even joking. I'm getting you mixed up with this one. Damn, man. You're a City fan. I can't believe you. You betrayed me. You betrayed my heart, Marie. I can't believe what you're doing here. Obviously Yasmin. Is that Yasmin who I think it is? Yeah. We won't talk about them ones. I pick up Yasmin though. City, Corey. I've never seen Corey. First time I've seen you in here. So yeah, pick up you as well. Oh, Wale, City. Yeah, City, you know. When people say that, it's all it reminds me of that. What's that guy from Manchester, the rapper? Is his name H? H is like Becky. Gotta go get some spaghetti. Everything with the on the end. I know someone is in the back for you guys. Just getting ready, obviously. You ready? Oh, so talking of more shameless City fans that sometimes loves banging on about Man United and just discrediting us all the time, even though it's, it's just I love him. I do love him. Can't lie. Daps. Boom.
Wow, my camera looks a bit dark still.
It does look a bit dark, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's all right. I'll sort that out in 1 second. Bro, I'm not shameless for shit.
Of course you are. Of course not. Of course not. Of course not.
Oh, right. I'm shameless because I talk about United.
No, you're just shameless in general sometimes. Yeah, it is quite dark. What's up with the background? Is there something like that?
You know what it is? No, the light's on. You know what it is? I think with an F. That when it's light outside, I have to change the settings. When it gets dark, it gets lighter in here. So you know how it is. Soon I'll be in a different studio, and then everything will be hunky dory. It'll be a funky story.
Funky story.
I'm just rhyming, bro. I'm just rhyming. It's fine. And as for being late, I'm sorry. Yeah, I am. I've got a daughter.
That's AK Maggie 357. He says, "Yeah." There you go. There you go. You're getting a bit lighter now.
Yeah. That's it.
You look fine to me. Obviously, you got the McDonald's
I can do like that now.
It sounds like some them settings when there's going to be some sad music coming on.
Yeah. No, I'll do that. That looks cool. Right. What were you just?
Got a couple questions. There's a couple questions.
Yeah, go on. Let's get into it.
I was going to say about your McDonald's hat, but I don't see Lings anymore, so I don't think it kind of. I don't.
You know what though? Who was it? I don't know if it was Ilyas or someone that I was speak to on Instagram. Yeah, it might have been Hussam, Usman. Sorry, I went and Googled, and if you go on Google McDonald's uniform, and he was like, I can't believe you've even Googled it, because he said about nice McDonald's hat, right? So then I was like, I went and Googled McDonald's UK uniform. They ain't never worn a yellow hat, you know. They've never worn. No, bro. Well, I couldn't find one. They don't wear no yellow uniform. I don't know where it came from. So anyway, listen, I do need to go and buy a few more hats. More importantly, I need to go and get a proper haircut, but I haven't had one for ages. And the other one, hold tight. I think it was Ilyas as well, who went back, right, to one of the first ever episodes on Never a Foul, which is you can go back and look at all our old stuff, right? Like nearly 2 years ago in here, right? And we were getting some, we had, I think, 2 or 3 Liverpool fans coming over and a United fan. And I always used to do this thing, where I'd start off in a tracksuit top and I'd do a big reveal of what top I've got on underneath. And when I took it off, I had an Arsenal top on underneath, right?
Yeah.
And straight away, I think it was Ilyas, was like, I knew it. You're a closet Arsenal fan. I knew it. And I was like, bro, have you watched the whole show? Because if you watch the whole show, you see why I did it. I did it to completely throw people. Like, so anyone that ever sees that, yes, I did once upon a time on a stream wear an Arsenal shirt. I got it for a very cheap price off of someone I know. And I did it to throw the Liverpool fans. Believe me, I'm surrounded by Arsenal fans, and I am never, ever an Arsenal fan. So. But I did realise, I was sat there thinking, do you know what? The more I do YouTube, the more people are going to be delving back trying to find things like that. So
100% all the time. You know what I like it though, as well. Yeah, actually, you know what? It's always been the case, especially as a City fan. You're going to be surrounded always by other sorts of fans more than City.
I've got a southern accent. So a southerner in an Arsenal shirt makes a lot of sense, you know. I get it.
I don't know who blocked Omo Nose for 5 minutes. I don't know why he's been blocked for 5 minutes. I'm not too sure. Did he say something bad? But yeah, we've got a couple questions as well. But before that happens, Usman, yes, I did get a trim feed. But other than that, get your questions in. And make sure you're liking a trim.
Oh, I thought you said a trim feed. Never heard of one of them.
No, a trim for Eid, which is in a few days.
Sorry, so again, I swear Eid was...
No, so basically you get a small Eid and then you get like a big Eid. So you get the one after Ramadan, and then you get the one that you can actually plan and do all sorts for, and so forth.
Salute to you for making Ramadan sound spicy as hell. Then.
No,
like
like obviously, no. Ramadan, it doesn't need to be.
Bro, I know, but the way you said it, yeah.
No, because it's just about family, innit? It's just about family on Ramadan. So as far as I know,
no, the way you said it, yeah.
Oh, my bad. No, Ramadan is like after it's finished, you just spend time with family and stuff. To my knowledge,
you getting at me? I'm saying the way you said it.
All right.
The accent,
right.
like so, you did some little tongue twist that I could never do. Pause.
That's why.
As far like you made it sound like you're not English. Like if I was to say it's Ramadan, like Ramadan.
Oh no,
but,
I am English. But yeah.
I like this too. We need to get a big Christmas and a small Christmas.
Why not? I mean,
more for you guys. I mean, actually, not for my daughter thinking about it.
But yeah, I'm gonna quickly get this. What did he say? Oh, he said clickbait FC, bro. If this is Omo, if that's what you said, yeah, I'm glad you got blocked for 5 minutes because now you can actually have a little thing. I'm not glad. What we do when we come into shows, right, is we talk with you guys first, we talk with each other first, and then we get into the show. Because if we get straight into the show, it's kind of boring, bro. Because then how are we ever meant to make relationships with guys in the comments and 100%. Build something? So that's just the way we do it.
Yeah, and the thing is, these shows are like I always say, these shows are just as much about the comments and the viewers as they are about us. Now, if you want and to call us clickbait, that's perfectly fine. That's fine. I get it. I've actually been having this conversation all day. There's some really good content, really, really good, knowledgeable content out there, which, trust me, we're delving into to try and help bring you factual stuff, right? Do you know what I mean? We are delving in, trying to, but listen, it's hard to build these relationships where you get them ITKs, right? So we're never trying to be ITKs. We are just football fans like all of you, and we're bringing you as much information as we know. So what do we know? So what do we know, Kas? Tell me what we know.
First and foremost, what do we know is Malacia obviously signed. That's as far as we know. Get your questions and I'll start them. As far as we know, that's all we can say.
Official now? Bro?
That's official. Medical, it's official by Manchester City. It's official by, Man United. My bad. My Manchester United is actually on the thing. Like Phillips, Manchester City, and so forth. All right, quick one. First question is in from Orest saying thoughts on Alessandro Martinez. To my knowledge, I feel like it's just a two-legged horse race, literally, between Arsenal and Man United. Nobody else is in for him. As far as we know, according to sources on Twitter, like through Twitter and everything else, and through just general just scouting on Google and that, it's just that both clubs have prepared bids. Apparently, they put in bids. Apparently, allegedly, and to that, it's more likely that he's going to go to United, obviously because of relationships. But Arteta sees him as a left back that might entice him, and I think Ten Hag views him as a centre back. So yeah, that's that question.
Is that true then?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
See him as a centre back.
He sees him as a centre back. He doesn't see him as a left back. That's the whole point of Malacia. Otherwise, he would go left back. And also, but he can cover. It just goes to show that he can cover the left hand side very well. It's like John Stones. If you played either or left or right, he could probably cover. Like if Walker went right up the pitch and John Stones playing next to him, I'm sure he can cover that flank very, very well compared to a more non-agile centre back like Tyrone Mings or something. If you get what I mean.
Yeah. So, but however, I will stick with what I've been saying. One of the things I said is that I feel I do agree with you. By the way, the relationship he has with Ten Hag is very important, but I also feel that telling him that he's going to play in the position he wants to play in is also going to be key to where he goes as well. He's not going to go somewhere he don't want to play in that position.
Yeah, that's it's going to be a thing. I'm still starring, so bear with me, guys. So let's hide that one. Kas, thoughts on CR7? I've been going through this quite for the last 2 days. I reckon it's all PR, but I can understand why he's upset and annoyed. It's just apparently it's because when Man United don't make the Champions League, it's a 25% pay cut. That's a big amount out of your pay.
This morning. That's
so I can understand why he'd be upset, but at the same time, I reckon it's just Mendes genius just trying to. I don't really think he cares about the money too much anymore. I just feel like it's just a thing where he wants to be playing at the highest, but at the same time, he wants to be seeing Man United. He just wants to be seeing Man United doing well. And also getting the targets in.
You do.
Yeah, of course he wants to, but I just don't think he recognizes this Manchester United. He's probably came in. He doesn't recognize this Manchester United more. He's probably coming thinking, I don't know this team. I don't know this club. It's all different to the way I used to know it.
Can I be honest with you? A take that
Go
I've heard from a couple. I think Michael was one of them the other day, and there's been one or two other people that have said to me that Ronaldo has never loved Manchester United. He loved Alex Ferguson.
Yeah, of course he did.
And that for 3 years of the 7 years previously, he wanted to leave Man United anyway.
Yeah. Well, I think we spoke of that. I remember that. Actually, yeah, we was on the live together, wasn't we?
Yeah.
We just said it was his lifelong dream. It was his life dream to play for Real Madrid because of his dad's wish, innit?
Yeah. So I don't know, man. I don't know. You know what? I've been trying to understand what's been going on across the road at them rags for a while, bro, and I can't get my head around it. So long may it continue. Long may it continue.
Oh Lord. Next question. Zohib says, Raheem Sterling expected to join City by this weekend? I don't think so.
Not City, join Chelsea, you mean?
Join Chelsea, yeah, or leaving City. But I don't think he joins this weekend. I don't see any build up towards it. I feel like someone would have sniffed it by now.
Sometimes when things go quiet, it means they've gone underground to get finally put over the line. Look, all I know City Extras reported it officially yesterday.
What did they report?
Just that Raheem Sterling will only go if Chelsea pay him more than he's currently on. Well, I've been saying that for weeks.
Okay, fair enough. So it's all about a wage thing. Maybe that's all that's left in the discussion.
I think so.
Personal terms. Personal terms.
Yeah, I think so. I think Chelsea. I think City will be fair. Not fair. I think City are in a really good position, and I think Chelsea will pay what City want. I said this, bro. I said this when it first came out. To any Chelsea fan or anyone that thinks getting an agreement between City and Chelsea will be difficult, that won't be the difficult part. That is a hurdle that can be done. The hurdle is going to be agreeing to pay Raheem Sterling 325 grand plus a week based on his current numbers, not based on his numbers 3 years ago. That's the hurdle. And that's the hurdle they're probably at now. Because he ain't going to go. Okay. Why would he go? He can wait. He can wait a year, take probably 10 million in his pocket as a signing on fee, and still get 325 grand and be more. Like, and it's his big contract. So I'm not getting him in for that as well.
Fair enough. Next question from Bailey19 says, Kas Daps, have you been to Anfield? Yes, I have been to Anfield once.
Been to Anfield once. Never want to go back.
Yeah, it was an up. When did you go?
I would go back. I went years ago, bro.
Same.
Like, I went with my dad. I went in more than that. I went in the I went late.
That's what 90s. I went with. I went with my dad. He took me up there as well. So when I was in year 9, going to year 10, that's flipping. I was young back there, 14. So basically went to Anfield and whatnot. Whoa.
Probably won back then as well, innit?
Yeah, basically basically we went to Anfield. Vidic got sent off in the 89th minute. Torres scored. David Ngog scored in it was 1-1. No, sorry, it was 1-0. We missed, I don't know how many chances, and David Ngog just in the 96th minute, because Mascherano also got sent off in the same game. We lost 2-0. So that's the only time I went to Anfield. Yeah, that was a mad one. But I enjoyed it though. It was actually no, at that time I was vexed. But looking back on it, I enjoyed the experience. So yeah, next question. Bailey19, do you have a setup? I do have a setup. As you can see behind me, this is all real stuff. This is not no green screen. This is all mine.
Touch the wall, slap them. Slap the wall hard. The Man United badge.
No,
slap
my baby.
So it's hard, like boom.
No, it's pause. Anyways, no. That's a pause. Don't slap.
You know, it's not. It's not. It's really poor, bro. It's a poor pause. You're getting better. But you are getting better.
Yeah, I'm getting better. Chelsea tracking Maxwell Cornet. I don't know why you're laughing. I think he'd be an amazing wing back for them.
Bro, when he came in last summer, round November time last year, I was thinking he looks fucking good, man. Like
in a shit team as well, wasn't it?
And I felt like his agent fully was on a go there for a season and a bigger club will sign you. He dropped off a little bit, but I could see why someone would sign him. If you think about the money that they're going to have to pay for other players, it's a risky one, but it might be a risky take.
Maybe, yeah. So, but back to that thingy. Obviously, Bailey, you can see. Oh, Kas, do you have a setup? Yeah, that's myself. I thought you meant obviously Daps as well. But guys, if you're in here, make sure you're smashing that like button, get your questions in. I'm loving the ratio, by the way. 53 in there, 54 likes.
Lovely.
So
Keep it going, people.
That, man. Keep it going. Nick Nat's next question. 10 million Pereira offer for Fulham has been accepted. Not a question, but yes, that is very true. And it's a here we go as well. But that's as it goes.
10 million Pereira offer from
Oh.
Fulham for who?
Andreas Pereira.
Oh, your man. Right.
Yeah, he's gone. He's gone.
I
That's
thought you meaning the Leicester fullback. I was thinking, who's selling him for 10 million?
That's
Right,
how irrelevant Andreas Pereira is. So that's good.
But
Man
no,
United's
real
finally
talk.
got
That is it. Yeah.
That's good for Man United for once in terms of selling. I think 10 million is. I think Fulham got bumped. Question: what do
Imagine
Liverpool need?
we get more than that for our little young players that have never played in the Premier League in their lives.
No, Pereira is bad though. What do Liverpool need to do to overtake City and stop challenging quotation mark from Pac-Man?
So hold tight, Roms. Last night I had a night off after the Love Island watch along, so I just thought, let me see what shows are on, and I put on LFC Saints. Hold tight, LFC Saints and Roms, and was watching it, and instantly I found myself in a Liverpool echo chamber. Yeah, so I was like, oh, guess who happens to be watching this? Send me the link right now because I'm not watching no echo chamber. And LFC Saints is really late with the comments, so he wasn't reading them. And I was like, oh, you're ignoring me because you don't want me to come in with my soundproof and kill off every single bit of echo in there. Because they were talking some, they were firstly the prices they thought that Jude Bellingham was going to go for were mad.
Go on, give me some.
No,
Let the
all below 100, all below 100 M's, all below.
I said 100 million minimum,
bro. And they were like, no, because Bayern have already come out and said 100. Well, not Bayern, Dortmund have come out and said 120 next year. Bro, there's no way anyone is going to set a price
after the World Cup
for next year now with a World Cup.
I said that. I literally just said that earlier as well. That I said right now it's probably 100 million, but after World Cup that's 120, 130 million easy.
It's like me saying right now, I'm going to sell my house in 2 years' time, but I'm gonna cement what price I'm going to sell it for right now. You don't do it because the market will go up. So there was that. But then Roms was going, and I've even tweeted him today, and he's stuck to it. One midfielder away from winning the league. That's what he said. I mean, I don't know Liverpool. I don't care. I don't see anyone winning the league next season but City. So, and I don't give a shit that they signed Salah. I couldn't care less if they get two midfielders. City winning the league next season. So
confident. Why not?
I'm not usually like this in the summer. This is most
but you got the ultimate. This is our ultimate team, and it's built extremely well. So
I'll throw some caveats in there. Bernardo Silva goes. That's the only caveat I'm going to put in there. The only one.
Or Ake. That's it.
No. If Ake goes, that's because look.
You mean it's gonna? You mean like a deficit in terms of style, like why you might not win the league?
The only way we don't win the league is if Bernardo Silva goes.
Oh yeah, of course. Oh yeah, of course. I can imagine that.
As far as with Ake,
actually, wait. Don't. Sorry, we got a question. We got a question on that, so I want to save it. Whatever your thoughts are. I just want to get quick back to Pac-Man because there is an Ake question in there, and I'm going to wait for. So hold your thoughts there. What do Liverpool need to do to overtake City and stop challenging?
Maybe change their religion, pray a little harder.
Maybe stop walking alone.
Maybe do a Pickford on De Bruyne. Do a Pickford on Haaland. Do a Pickford on Foden. Do a Pickford on Rodri. Do a Pickford on.
I like that one. Good one. Good one.
Get more than 1 point against any of the top 4 or 6.
Yeah.
Last season. I mean, there's a few things Liverpool could improve on. Trust me.
Their midfield for one. If we're going to be serious and stop joking around, yeah.
But if I want to just be humorous, then I'll just say change religion and pray harder.
Fair enough. There you go, Pac-Man. All for you. I think this question, Links. Where I have to take this guy. I have to take him in. It's a question at the end of the day, and you will never know where I get it from. And thank you. But how?
They're not knockoffs. They're real.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna. They're actually real. Basically, yeah. In terms of your teeth, all you gotta do, go see your mum and that.
Oh god.
All you gotta do is, when you're young, right? Go to your mum, go to your dad, and say, "Mum, Dad, I need some braces." And it's like, so get them done early. They'll take them out, the dentist, and they'll grow new ones. Put a brace around your face, and all you gotta do is keep brushing your teeth.
Yeah. And maybe, I mean, my teeth aren't as shiny white, as pearly white as Kas's, but also floss. And I don't mean the dance.
And don't actually brush twice a day. Brush 3 times a day.
Electric toothbrush, if you get a good one,
Electric
is also a
toothbrush,
hell of
there
a
you
lot
go.
better. I mean, I know this because I'm teaching my daughter. Don't go by my pearly whites because he's
Ooh.
got the pearly whites, not me.
My first game was for my first game. My dad's a Millwall fan, right? And no, he's not a hooligan. He's not part of the South Stand. They're really bad. They're really bad.
South Stand Millwall.
But it's bad.
Yeah.
Extreme. It's extreme. There's a
You
corner
know
in Millwall that you just don't want to be there. It's very racist and it's very toxic. And I'm not gonna lie, if you're not within it, it's even if you're a Millwall fan, it can be very bad. You get what I mean? Even if the way I talk right now, I grew up in a certain environment. If you don't talk a certain way as well, they're onto you. And they're gonna and they just don't. It's awful. Anyways, long story short,
I read some.
my first game.
I read a book on Millwall. They're mental still.
Yeah, my first
Like
game was my dad took me to Millwall v Tranmere Rovers away. That was my first ever game. Can you imagine Tranmere Rovers? That's all the way up near Liverpool, if I believe. So yeah, there you go.
Liverpool.
That was when I was, and I actually remember glimpses of it. I must have been about 4 years old, 4 or 5 years old, something along those lines.
Is that question to me as well, or was that just to you?
Yeah, I don't see why not. What was your first game then, Daps?
So my first game, controversial one. My first game, I can't even remember, bro, but it was Watford v someone at Vicarage Road. And I would have been about 3.
3 years old.
So my real dad, rest in peace, supported Watford. I was born, for people that don't know, I was born in Barnet, North London.
Not the place to be right now.
My real dad was Watford. My granddad was Arsenal. So yeah, it would have been a Watford game, 100%.
Yeah.
And then I moved up to. Then my mum remarried when I was 3 or 4, and we moved up to Manchester. And my dad that raised me, rest in peace as well, was City born and bred, and his dad was City. And then from that point, I became City because. At 3, you don't really know. I just know I went to games with my dad. My real dad used to take me to games at Vicarage Road, and then moved up to Greek Cypriot. Greek Cypriot.
All right. Fair enough.
And then my first City game, I believe, and I was trying to find this out the other day by Googling, right? It was either Barnsley or Burnley at Main Road. And I can't remember which one it was. All I remember is there was a guy that ran on the pitch like a streaker. It was a big fat white guy, like proper. So it was Barnsley. It was typical Barnsley or Burnley fan. just run on the pitch. That's all I remember.
I'm gonna say Barnsley. I think it's Barnsley. I think
it was Barnsley. I think it was. It was in the FA Cup.
Proper Yorkshire, isn't it?
Yeah, it was in the FA Cup 3rd round at Main Road. That's all I remember. And it was when the Kipax was standing.
That's interesting. You know what? There needs to be like a show where. Don't you think, you guys in the comments, would you like to know Daps's journey with the whole of Man City and what Man City has done for him? It would be great. I think that would be a great show.
Well, we've already got it lined up, haven't we? So yeah.
Oh, there you go. That's not to my knowledge. So there you go.
Because I wrote it the day after we won the league. I created the stream and created the thumbnail, so it's there. But then obviously I had a really emotional week, lost my dad and everything, and thought it's just not, and had a couple of meltdowns and thought this is not the right time to be doing this type of content. So I put it on the back burner, and I think I'll probably do it when we hit 4K.
Oh yeah, fair enough. So get subscribing, guys. And you know what? Loving the ratio is still 62 out of possible 70 that are in here. So keep smashing those like buttons if you've just joined. But get your questions in, all your questions. I'm starring them, so we go and buy them. We've got 16 questions starred at the moment, even if they're not really typically questions, but I'll still put them in. So get your questions in, and I appreciate all of you. Nick says, Nick says he's a Southampton fan. I thought he was a City fan all this time. Imagine that.
No, that's Nick Saunders is a
no.
Fan.
Yeah, that's it. Saunders is a City fan.
Yeah, Saunders is City. Nick, is your name? I presume your name's Nick. Is it? But do you like knickknacks, or do you like knickknacks? I love knickknacks.
Oh yeah, I remember them.
Big fan. No, I still remember them, bro. I had a packet yesterday.
Yeah, it's a wrong Nick.
Knickknacks are banging. The
people are saying they were like that.
Nice and spicy. Yeah.
My first game was Liverpool. Liverpool at home 1-0 Wolves with my granddad, and we lost. I was 6 years old. Big up you then, Bailey.
Well, big up you, Bailey.
So back to Nick Nack's question. Looks like it'll be down to Martinez where he decides to go. Question mark. I say Man United. What do you say, Daps? And that's probably on a bias thing. But
No. I do think as long as Man United don't fuck it up when they speak to him and tell him that they want him to play in a position he doesn't want to play in, I think he'll go Man United. I think
one sec.
I think the Ten Hag thing is really important.
Terence, I've seen a few of your comments. Allow it, because I'll just ban you, bro. Simple as that. I can't. It's like I'm not having none of that kind of stuff. There was another comment before. Sorry, that's to pause you there. I'm not having none of that. Simple as that. I don't like that stuff. Keep it clean.
Yeah, Terry, keep it clean. And Terence, is your name after Maserati? Talk to me.
Oh Lord,
he'll know what that means if it is after that.
Allow it. I don't like that sort of stuff. Archie, back on the last stream, who do you think is suitable to play for Ten Hag, Eriksen or Bruno as a 10? You know what? We get to see that, and I'm going to say Eriksen, but then again, I can also say Bruno. I think they both suit it. I think they can. It's interesting to see what kind of Bruno role. The whole arriving late in the box kind of thing. I can back Bruno doing that kind of role. So personally, what about you, Daps? What do you see, or do you don't really care?
You know what? No. I'll be honest. I see Bruno because I think that
Terence says yes, that guy. Yeah.
I used to love Terry Tibbs. I think Eriksen, right. Let's flip it. Which one of them two is more likely to play in the 8 role and control the game from deep?
Eriksen.
There we go then. That's what I'll go on, because I can't see. I mean, I'll be 100. Bruno ain't controlling
no game.
Yeah, he literally can't control. Like,
he's more of a counter-attack kind of person, like, or back foot. You already won 3-0 and they're going all out.
He's more of a penalty merchant.
Oh, there you go. Kas and that's what you most looking forward to seeing in pre-season. I'll leave that one for you.
100%. I'm looking forward to seeing the different styles that Pep plays. I think he's going to be tinkering. I think we're probably going to see. We might even see a 3-5-2, maybe. We'll definitely see without. I think we'll see without wide players and maybe more with overlapping wingers. But the most important things I want to see this summer is McAtee, Cole Palmer.
I was going to say that as well.
And Bette.
Yeah.
And Bette. Alvarez, I would like to see. I really want to see Alvarez. But I want to see the youngers play, man. Is it KK, whatever his name is, Brazilian Don. I want to see as many youngers as possible, but I don't want to see a whole team of youngers. I want to see the youngers play with, like when we went to America, we saw Foden for the first time playing with the seniors. That's what I want to see. I want to see McAtee. Maybe, you know what? I want to see Foden playing deeper with McAtee and Cole Palmer, because when Foden plays for City, it's changing slightly now, but when Foden first started playing for City, if you would look at Foden then and then go and look at Foden the way he would be playing for England under 21, so there's a massive difference, yeah?
Okay.
Because for England under 21s, and I heard a reporter speak on it once that had been round Foden, or been round the England under 21 team when Foden, I think maybe was, he was captain, wasn't he? And because he got play with the tournament, didn't he, for when we won the World Cup? And they said Foden round the under 21s was a very vocal, confident Foden. Foden round the City squad when he first broke through was a lot more humble, which is great. It shows that ultimately, round his age group, he's like, I'm the captain, I'm the boss, I'm the one that's vocal. When he's round the likes of Company, Aguero, Silva, De Bruyne, he's more humble and thinking, I need to learn off of these, man. So, and then I've noticed even in like the Carabao Cup games, when some of the younger players have come on, Foden drops sometimes a bit deeper and plays a maturer game. So I'd quite like to see that, because I think that's where we think Foden's going. So I'd like to see Foden playing deeper and let the younger lads take the limelight, being, you know, the electric, like, explosive players.
Nice. Yeah, man. I can't lie. Even, you know what it is as well with City? I'm quite excited to see a couple of your youngsters as well. Since you lot, you know what it is? I just like looking at talent. Even some Liverpool talent. It don't matter what talent, all over Tottenham, Arsenal. I like to see when someone hypes up a certain player, I want to see them. So That's what I prefer to do. See, for Man United, it's quite easy. There's a lot to be excited about and wanting to see or look forward to.
Is
It's
there?
just I just want, yeah, there is right now because you know what
Where?
the last few years have been diabolical for us, and I believe, and I have to believe in them. This is the first time in 3 years that I'm invested a little bit now, and I'm allowing myself because I never believed in. I think when we first got Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, I believed a little bit, but I didn't see him as manager. And from the get-go, I was like, this is the wrong choice. I was shameless though. Don't get me wrong, Ole at the wheel, all that kind of stuff as a joke, but he was never at the wheel. Like, let's face it. I just
Well, he couldn't even. You know, when sometimes my daughter, when he used to have a manual car, my daughter used to ask to do the gears. Right, I'd put the clutch down and she'd do the gears. She couldn't touch the steering wheel. Ollie wasn't even on the gear, bro. She was, let alone at the wheel. Ollie wasn't. You know what? They'd even turned the windows, put the lock on the windows. He wasn't even allowed to open the window, bro. He was just there at the wheel. At the wheel.
Yeah.
He was in the back. He was in the back in the car seat, bro.
I was gonna say that he's at the back. But big Ollie's he's still a legend of the club, so I'm not gonna put. But as a manager, not it. But as a guy, as a human being, as a player, great man. I pick up Static, by the way. I saw. Do you remember Static by any chance?
Yeah, I do.
Do you remember him? He's come back from the. I literally saw him in the stream yesterday, and he's come back from nowhere.
These algorithms. I said this to you the other day. All the new people that have come onto the channel have made the algorithms start kicking, and slowly, it's starting to throw. Like the algorithm started going, you know what? Let's show this to some of the older subscribers because, like Timo Werner, he was one of our early subscribers. So I'm seeing that as well. Hold tight, Static. What was he going to say then? You bugger.
Gone. Who's that?
It's gone completely gone, man.
Well, I can say if you have joined in, make sure you smash that like. That I'm not joking. I think it's the first time where I'm seeing a ratio, doing a proper ratio. Big up. You get your questions in. Me and Daps have got another 20 questions to go through. As much as we can.
I've got 20 minutes, then I'm gonna have to leave you. So if you want to,
so to your answer, Usman, I'm looking forward to system, a different style of playing, just trying. I just want to see us trying, you know, and obviously youngsters as well, that like Garnacho, Ethan Laird, even Garner, Ahmad, especially. I think he's such a baller. Imagine if that guy went City. That's if we sign Cucurella and keep Bernardo. Do you think it's a 10-10 window for us? Yeah, of course. Yeah, is this not your best window since forever? You reckon?
You know what? But we always have to put some respect on. When was it? On the 2010, 2011, I think. Someone in here will be able to confirm. When we bought Silva and Yaya. Silva and Yaya was a I think, who else did we get? I think it was Silva, Yaya, Boateng, and Kolarov, maybe. I'll be able to find that out in a second. That window, 17-18 would have been. Remind me who 17-18 would have been. But for me, the one I'm speaking of when we got Yaya and Boateng didn't work out, unfortunately, because that would have made it even better. But
17-18 season, do you remember that we got?
Yeah, I'm trying to work out who that would have been.
Who was that? Was that like
09? Well, you know what?
Oh, 09, Terence. Yeah, you've had a few good. Was that Robinho in that? Robinho, Barry.
No. Robinho,
Milner?
no. Robinho would have been. No, Barry and Milner didn't come together, and Robinho was 2008.
Okay, so who's 2009? That wasn't Dzeko. Dzeko came like 11 or 10 in it.
2009 might have been Tevez, maybe.
I big up you, man.
I'm going to find out.
Get your question in.
For me, I will always say that the season we brought in Silva and Yaya Toure, because the following that season we went on and won.
Pac-Man says 2011. Yeah, Silva, Yaya, Boateng, Kolarov.
What I just said.
So what you just said, exactly that. You spot on.
And then we went on, but it was 2010, 2011, because then 2011 we went on and won the FA Cup, and then 2012 we won the Premier League. So Kolarov, very underrated, right? What he did for us, right? Yaya and Silva, they're not underrated. It's how it should be. And then obviously Boateng didn't work out, but then man went. So 2009 was Defo Tevez, so that was a big one. That's where it started as well. There's all these different windows. To be fair, it would probably be an easier one to say what was our worst window, and that would have been probably Rodwell and Sinclair window.
Oh, I remember that window. Yeah, I remember that.
We didn't win the league the next season, so.
Elias, question for Cass. Would you have taken Calvin all day long? All day long. I was actually wanting him. Like, you can see, go back on my Twitter, writing Phillips. And I really wanted him. I think even now, even if the big if De Jong comes, Phillips would have been perfect in my eyes. It would just because it's just got a bit of everything about. It's got a bit of everything about him. Phillips. I reckon he's really all rounded as a midfielder, and I really like that about a player. And
you know what?
And he's go on.
I said this yesterday. What was so nice about the Phillips deal, yeah, and it shows how City do their business is. I think we all knew because it was reported. To be fair, when Phillips on the last home game of the season for Leeds waved goodbye to the Leeds fans, right? We kind of knew, right? Phillips is off, yeah.
Yeah.
And United need a DM, right? You could say Arsenal might need a DM.
So what are you trying to say? City,
what I'm trying to say is
City nicked this one on purpose.
Nicked. No. They didn't nick nothing, bro. No one got a fucking look in. What I'm saying is because from that point, he ain't been linked nowhere else. It's like done deal.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean. It's like, right. And apparently he said in his interview, he went off on holiday, kind of. I think City had rang him personally and said, "We want you." And apparently he went on holiday, kind of like, "I know where I want to go." Like I haven't spoke to my agents or nothing, but yeah, I know where I want to go. And his interview apparently he comes across really humble.
You got to be. You just left your boyhood club and the fans that loved you so much and everything. You have to be humble, man. You can't be big with it. You can't do it. You can't do a Delph, basically. Where's the lick gonna go?
One last thing as well. One last thing. Calvin Phillips' brother added Steve. And Steve and him have had a chat and kind of like apparently Calvin Phillips' brother's a really nice guy as well. But yeah.
Oh, for real, sick link. That's a great link. I big up Big Steve, by the way. If you're watching, I love this. I like you done a show. Was it yesterday? I think.
Yeah.
With you people. And I watched. That's what I was about to say. Is that easy people?
Easy people. Listen, it is what it is.
Yeah. You might have to get some Big Steve one-liners up. You know where you can record it. Where's the lick gonna go? Bayern or Chelsea? I'm gonna say Chelsea. I think Chelsea. I think the wage is gonna be way too much for Bayern, and I think Chelsea can probably afford that since Rudiger's left and so forth. They got room in that market for me. What about you? Quick one line off. Bayern or Chelsea?
I didn't know Bayern were in for him.
Yeah, they are. They actually are. No joke.
80 mil?
I think it's a bit less. I think they got something to offer.
Bayern move to me. It doesn't sound like a Bayern.
It doesn't.
No, it doesn't. I think Chelsea.
I think Juventus definitely want a player involved. If they want someone, coming back. I'm pretty sure.
I mean, listen. If I was Chelsea right now, yeah, Bayern and Juventus doing business. Listen, Chelsea, you need to put your foot down and get that over.
Juventus are building a very good team as well, man.
But not just that. Bayern and Juventus are both very shrewd and very clever in every transfer window. And like if you don't Bayern drop things like that. Like literally, you won't even know that they're linked to someone. It's just like done.
You gotta love the way they do business, man.
I think my club does business well. Bayern do the best business. And I had this conversation with someone the other day who was trying to downplay, but it's about Mane, and they were trying to like say, yeah, we're going to get a lot more than, and it was like, bro, this is Bayern, right? No, like Bayern are. Come on, we all know about Germans and business, like. So Chelsea, if them and Juventus are speaking, you'd better put your foot down and get that over the line. Otherwise, you're going to be like Arsenal over the Martinez thing.
Quick one, just before we get into that next question. What's Jack Napier saying? By the way, I'm looking in here. Is he? I'm not too sure. Wherever he's saying, Jack, just keep it down, please. Mods are there for a reason as well. So,
but Jack, listen. The amount of times I say and I stick up for you and say, just play nicely because you can move all right. But then, do you know what I don't get? I don't get these people that come on the comments and literally just troll, whether it be people in the comments or the panel, and just like literally abuse them. I think, come on, if you got nothing better in your life, like if you're here to talk football, if you're here to battle with us,
exactly.
But actually, when you start abusing people, I think, do you know what? It's not kind, and you know what? You wouldn't want your children doing that. That's for certain. The one thing I love, I've just had my daughter's report again, and every time I get my daughter's report, Like, I actually cried the first school report because we got told how she was excelling in everything, like super clever. But when they said, but most importantly, she's so kind to everyone, that I was like, because for me, kindness and politeness over everything in life. Like, I couldn't care if she wasn't that intelligent, but she was kind and nice to people. And I always get told about things she does, like kind of going in different. The other day they had to pretend to be on a train, and everyone wanted to be on first class, but one boy, because they were using pretend money, didn't have enough money, so she went and sat in second class with him. Just
Fair
things
enough.
like that, kindness. So anyone that's being unkind to people in the comments, people on the panel, why? Like, allow it, man. Come on.
Yeah, man.
Right.
And there's mods for a reason. There's mods for a reason. So if you got the power and you believe it's the right thing to do, then do it. You've got that power. No abuse is allowed in this chat. I'm not joking. Next question, obviously from Siddharth, Chelsea fan, is in our Discord. He says, Daps, what formation do you think City's going to play next season? Actually, what formations?
Oh, yeah. I mean, look, I think I think there's still a chance we might at times revert back to the false nine. I spent the first half of this season saying I was worried about signing someone like Haaland that would not be too keen on being told to hold bench in certain games. And that is the thing, that I still think against teams like Liverpool, there will be times where we need to go, do you know what? Yeah, we need to control the midfield so much. We need like 5 midfielders on the pitch, as many midfielders on the pitch as possible. So I do think at times you'll see us still revert back to the false nine. Not much. I don't think we'll go with a 3-5-2. I don't think so.
No, I don't see. It's not a pep situation, man.
I think the other thing you could see is a 4-4-2. A 4-4-2. And with it might be later in the season, but I think at some point you might end up seeing Haaland and Alvarez play together.
I'm not excited, but I'm very interested to see it. Very interested.
We used to sometimes see, Aguero and Jesus play together. Right?
I know what you're talking about. So Jesus will be coming off the right, and they will just kind of shift as well into that kind of formation, and then basically even on a defensive situation, a 4-4-2, Jesus works back, and then you just 2 banks of 4, right? You're talking about that,
and then you'll have Cucurella doing what Mendy did when Mendy played for us, with getting down the left.
There's one there. Pep used a 3-5-2 and Mendy and a Walker at the start. Is that where Fernandinho dropped deep? Is that the one?
Yeah.
Is that the one? Yeah.
I think another thing you might see.
Defensive, Leonard, I think. That's too defensive. 4-3-3, 4-1-4-1.
4-1-4-1 is kind of a bit like I'm saying. But the other one I think you might see, so I don't think you'll see it much. It'll only be in very select games. You might see him play Rodri and Phillips in right. Me and Steve spoke on it yesterday. Second half, Real Madrid at the Bernabeu. You might see, do you know what? Let's just tighten up this game that little bit more. Get Phillips and Rodri on the pitch, completely control the game. But I think this is the beauty of this transfer window. It's that he's getting players that can play multiple different positions, and it's like all of a sudden our box of tools has just kind of got that upgrade. And it's not just in size, it's in players that can play different roles. It's not like for likes, it's different. Fair
enough. Bear in mind as well, guys, if you just got in here, make sure you subscribe, otherwise you can't comment, and make sure you're liking the video. The ratio, I'm loving the ratio. This is the first time I'm seeing it, and I actually appreciate a lot of you. So if you, by the way, no, Static, I've got your question. It's just that I've starred questions and I'm going down one by one, so it's just fair. So I've definitely got that. So if anyone's got questions, please do get your questions in. And what are you going to say?
I haven't looked at the ratio, so I'm just going to... I'm loving the ratio. I really am loving the ratio. 79 watching, 85 likes. Do you know what I'd love more?
87 now.
87. What I'd really love is, and I'm going to be leaving this stream in about 10 minutes because I've got a Love Island watch along. Sorry. What I would love is, and this is my thing now, I don't ever want to end the stream until we're on over 100 likes. And we're on whatever we're on. So people before no, not you try. I would love that by the time I leave this stream we're on 100. Then that ratio would make me a very happy person. And every single one of you that smashed the likes gift will be in the post in 2037. I promise you.
Yeah. Ibby, by the way, I've got your question for Daps as well, so don't worry. I've got that starred from before. So yeah, if you have got any more questions, do get them in. We'll try to answer them as quick as possible. I'm not going anywhere. I'm probably going to stay on for you guys. Can't lie. You think Love Island's ruining my life? No chance.
And if you want to stay
No
on
chance.
at 10:15, don't know how long you want to stay on. At 10:15, we've got this show here,
True.
which is a City United with myself and Double A, where we talk everything City and Man United from a City fans point of view, City stan if you want to call me that, and a Man United stands point of view. And today, as long as all the usual stuff, we're going to be discussing which 5 players each of us would take from the other person's team over the years.
Ooh, so you're gonna have like a mixed 11, basically, a 5 and a 5.
Well, kind of, but
and there's one, and maybe the last 1 and 1's gonna be obviously goalkeeper, manager.
We'll go to the comments.
Yeah, we'll go to the comments. All right, sick. You hear that? So make sure that's at 10:15. Did you say?
10:15. It's if you stay on this, it'll take you to it. And if Kas is
depends
on
how long
like overtime, but if not, it'll take you to it. And then what you can do is you can hit a like and you can set the reminder.
Shit. Big up. Hey, Sonny, if you got any questions, get them in, man. Anyone's got questions, get them in. I'm gonna keep starring. I've got another 22 questions, so I'm gonna answer this as quick as possible.
Yeah,
I love all the likes coming in. What's with the Norwich scarf? It's not Norwich scarf, bro.
Yes,
it's not Norwich.
Yes,
it's Newton Heath. If you're a Man United fan, you know.
It's Norwich.
Anyways, moving on. Zoe,
Let's be having you.
Oh, wait, Chelsea are willing to spend more than 41 million for Nathan Ake. Nizar Kinsella reported it, and he's tier 1. Wow, they really must rate one Ake. He'd be amazing in the back three, though. He'd be great in the back three.
Wait, Chelsea are willing to spend more than 31 million for Nathan Ake. That's fine.
41.
Yeah, that's great, bro. Like, they need to spend 50, 55.
There you go. Alex says that. Who do you think? Oh yeah, by the way, I made a few more people in here mods. You know what? Static. By the way, you're a new mod.
Static, yeah.
A big up. I can't remember. Solo MCFC. I love the way you're pointing people out, so I definitely made you a mod as well, Nathan. Mod. So Nathan,
Bailey,
you're also there.
If you can, Bailey. I've been needing to make Bailey one for ages, but I moved slack. So if you can do that,
Bailey's already done ages ago.
Cool.
And also Leonard.
Yeah, Leonard's brilliant. Do you know what? There's so many people in here that are always on. I absolutely love it. Right, who do I think would be a good replacement for Ake as a 4th choice? That's a really hard one because I really hate picking backups because I find it such a... Right, what I would love, here's me dreaming, and I can only dream, is I would love Mbete to have a sensational summer and Mbete to be made the 4th choice. That's what I'd love.
Would make sense. It would make sense. He would get games too.
But that would have to be based on him. You know what? Right. If Mbete gets made 4th choice, that is because Pep trusts him. So if Pep trusts him, I trust him. That would be the best.
There you go. Yeah. All right. There you go. Next one, Terrence. By the way, thank you, Terrence, as well, man. Calming that stuff, like that kind of stuff down. So thank you very much. If Grealish is worth 100 million, Jude must be worth 200 million.
Right. So
based on the here and now, Jack
Grealish. I always said I'm giving him till December this season to judge him. I think this season's it's a huge season with him, and I think the fact we've got Haaland coming in is going to take the pressure off, and there's a few other things. I don't disagree. Look, Jude Bellingham, this is the debate I've been having when people were talking about, about how much he's worth. Sancho went for 80 million, right? Sancho went for about 80 million. Jude Bellingham is coming from the same club, but let's be clear. The price of a player is determined by how much the club that sell him don't want to sell him and how much the club that want to buy him, right? Dortmund don't want to sell him, but they will because they're a selling club. But the biggest thing is Liverpool, Chelsea, Man United, Tottenham, Arsenal, Man City, Real Madrid, PSG, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, to name but a few, Juventus, although they never would, will all want to buy this guy. Every single club that wants to buy this guy is probably going to put another 5 to 10 million on his price tag. So therefore, it is literally going to be like an auction.
Basically, it is going to be an auction.
And the other one to throw out there, in the Premier League in particular, is every single club is going to want to buy him to stop the other clubs from getting him.
Oh, 100%. 100%. How many more City's best player will jump ship to Arsenal? Best players? I think this is probably trying to get you.
Definitely trolling.
You know what? Trolling, but... No,
you know what? I got asked on this. I'll get asked on this quick. It's brilliant because we used to take your best players. Now you're taking our players that we have said, you know what, my man, spread your wings and fly, because you've had a sensational time here, but you're never going to be our number 9. So spread your wings and fly, my brother. And he's taken a sideward step, because if he stays at City, he may never get that dream move to Real Madrid, which probably is a young Brazilian. That's what he wants. If he goes and plays through the middle for you, man, he might just about get that move. So look after him. And
100%.
Otherwise, we're going to stop liking you, and we'll probably beat you by like 8 goals instead of 5.
Yeah. As Talking's Kit says, smash the like button. Get the guys to 100 likes. Listen to the man. Just quickly look at your thumb. If it isn't lit, then make sure you press that button for us. If you do not mind, we're nearly there, guys. We're nearly there. Do get your questions in. Appreciate all of you. And subscribe to Talking Kit if you haven't. Right there, just type in on YouTube Talking Kit, and you'll see maybe Double A talking on his stuff and his recent episode too. So next question, we're going to get through all the questions as quickly as possible. We literally just did that one. Bernardo Silva expected to say at Manchester City. That's more of a statement. Ilyas says, is Pep in big pressure to win the Champions League? I love that question. I don't think he's in pressure by the board, but I don't think he's in big pressure.
So if you mean is he in pressure by rival fans? Yeah.
I think he's in pressure with himself.
Yeah, no. That is a good point. Right. So yeah, there's 4 people. The pressure can come from 4 people. Manchester City fans, no, there's no pressure, right? No pressure whatsoever. And if it is, they're fans that aren't. They're fans that no. They're fans that ultimately just want to brag on Twitter, and probably more fans of players and not actually the club. Fans pressure from the board. Nope. The board have come out. The board have come out and said from the start, all they've ever asked of Pep is to be competing on every single front. Because if you're competing on every single front, you're there, right? So from City's fans and City's board, no. However, from himself, hell yeah. Trust me, yeah.
Yeah, if anyone puts pressure on himself, it's going to be the top geezers in the club.
You've seen it, man.
So forth. You can see the way he moves on a touchline. That guy is a perfectionist. And perfectionists pressure themselves.
I'll be honest. I would imagine, yeah, that games we lose.
You as well.
We've seen it. We've seen it, in fact. Games we lose, when he flies home or when he travels home, you can see, I think he's up most of the night, literally thinking what went wrong. 100%, if we're talking from himself, I agree. Pressure from him. And the other one, rival fans. Listen, Pep landed in these shores with pressure on him from rival fans. Pep will always have. Pep could win the Champions League. There will be pressure on Pep from elsewhere. I don't know what it will be. Apparently, he should have took us to the moon or something, but not from City's fans or board. So,
there's another question. But by the way, guys, big up you. If you like these Q&As, do you want us to do these more often? Because I don't mind running a couple in a week, to be fair. Q&A is always good. We do a talk show where fans can come in and give a 2-minute talk. So if you do like them, let all of you that are in here, I want to see yeses or nos. Because clearly, I think a lot of you do like it. I quite like it myself. It's quite relaxed. That's which one? Nos?
Yeah. You said yeses and nos.
Oh. Went over my head.
Sorry,
I'm
so bad at jokes. Confirmed. No, I'm bad at jokes, bro. You just they're that bad you don't get them.
I said I'll ask you a question again before that, Steve. He's got a few minutes.
That last one. There was one about 3 LFCs. 3 Liverpools. I would take.
He's asking for his question. He's
hold on, no. Let me just answer. Let me just
answer this one. Yeah, answer that one.
So this one, I will say, right, based on the here and now. Based on the here and now.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, of course.
Right, so based on the here and now, Robertson. Yeah. Salah.
Yeah.
And Thiago.
All right, yeah, fair enough. There you go. That's done.
Robertson, because we haven't got Cucurella yet, right? And I do rate Robertson. Thiago, because Gundogan's going in a year. And Salah, because Salah's Salah. I could have also, there was things in my head also for Trent. There was things in my head for Van Dijk, and there was things in my head.
Robertson,
also,
Van Dijk, Trent, Van Dijk, Salah for me. Good one.
And the other one for me is I would have also said Alisson, but you know what? I will never say Alisson because I back Edison way too much. But if we didn't have Edison, I'd be taking Alisson like that.
All right. Which are each of your predictions top 4 this season? Are we going to talk?
Hold on. Get to The one that really wanted the question.
Sidorf, get your question in quickly, mate. I don't know if
Oh.
I can't see it at the moment, so do get it in quickly.
Right,
So, but
okay, yeah,
if we're doing quick prediction top 4, is this based on the hero? No, let's not do the hero now. If we're talking
We've
about
already done it.
yeah, we already done it. So, but for people in the comments, I'm guessing I know what the double is doing. If we're going to talk about if we get the targets, if targets are secured, like reasonable targets, if we're going to talk on that, then I'm not going to talk about the here and now. I'm going to say Man City top, Liverpool second, Tottenham third, and I'm going to say Chelsea fourth.
I've just realised I can't see Jack Napier's comments. I think
I can't either.
Him.
Like, how
I think
you
we've
guys...
blocked him. No, I think we've. I don't know. I think we might have blocked him, so we can't see him, which is great.
I can't see his
don't care to
comments.
see him. Let him carry on. Let him carry
Yeah.
on. Honestly, everyone block Jack Napier, then no one will see his comments. Just everyone block him because he's never going to change. Listen, people, I've been on streams on a Gal show for 6 months, right? And been trying, sometimes sticking up for this guy when people have been going at him. And then next minute he'll be saying nasty things about me. So honestly, the brother is never going to change so just block him, man. Everyone just block him. There's not room for people like that in this life because he just sends for everyone. And everyone's saying about the people I just listed, saying he would never go City. I just got to ask a question who I'd take. I'm not saying we're negotiating for him.
Are you City Sunday? Quick one.
See, I'm supposed to be helping somebody move out. But I'm tempted. Look, I might do. It's a long way to go just for a release, but I'm very tempted. I'm kind of like that. It could be good therapy for me after what I have to do Saturday, so I might do. I'm not sure.
Fairs. Thingy ask Daniel.
We've always said that. Yeah, it's 10-10.
If we sign Cucurella, keep it 10-10. Yeah.
And
Bailey,
also, it's the other stuff as well. It's all the new business we're doing, like with the younger players and everything. Also makes it.
How much? How much? Basically, you just kind of said it as well. How much is City making from transfer, like academy players? So you've just got that guy for 5 million off to Burnley, I think it was, and then now you just had a 10 million for Southampton. You're quite a bit of money.
I think it's round about 50. I think at the moment, round about 50. No, just over 50. Do you know what? I'll look into that and I'll come on another stream. I'll share that.
Daps, your thoughts on Alvarez on left wing comment on a SS on back post on as a shadow striker? I think he meant. Oh, Daps it. Jax is it. Oh, so you've chosen war.
You know what? Honestly, Jack, yeah, I chose war a long time ago.
Yeah. Oh, so
no, I didn't choose war. Jack, you chose war. I've given you so many times. I've actually, after you said nasty things, I've said like, Jack, let's start again, and defended you to other people that are saying, and then you just started again. So I chose war, Jack. Just, you know what? I will show you love when you grow up and don't be nasty to people, innit? It's that simple. I've already said to you, Jack, like, you're never going to meet me face to face. I've said to you, by all means, give me your IP address, give me your location or whatever. And if you want to, unless you're a young kid, by the way, and of course not, but if you're a grown man, which I presume to be speaking to me in the way you do sometimes, you're never going to do that. So it's best we just don't communicate with each other because I ain't got time for hate, bro.
Sid, after the last one before you go, because you literally got a few minutes before your stream starts.
Yeah.
Daps, your thoughts on Alvarez on left wing coming on as a second striker on a back post?
Yeah. I can't wait to see where Alvarez plays. Look, Pundit J, who I really respect. Do you follow Pundit J?
No, I can't stand him.
I like Pundit J. He's a United fan, but he speaks really well on City. But today he spoke, he was kind of saying he can't wait for all these City fans that are gassing up Alvarez to kind of be wrong and whatever. And I kind of said, I usually respect your opinion, but I'm invested in Alvarez because I feel there's no pressure. And I don't like pressure on players because I feel I could get let down. Whereas with Alvarez, there's not much pressure. So I'm not going to come on here and act like I've watched every single game, but I'm excited to see just how good he is. And I'm excited to see where he plays. Now, when I've watched him and when I have watched him and seen the way he plays and seen the goals he scores, it seems like he can score a variety of goals. He can play his stats for pressing, his stats for winning the ball back, his stats for all the other sides of the game are sensational. So I'm excited to see if he can hit that ceiling that I think he might have.
Fair enough. And last one before you go, because I don't want you to be late either.
No, can't go yet. 99 likes.
Oh no, it's 100 likes on my. It's 100. It's 101 on my one.
No, I need to see like 105 before I go. Sorry, just to
Okay,
confirm it.
105. All right, guys, let's get your likes in. Get your likes in. There's people joining. Make sure you subscribe and get your comments in. If you haven't made a profile or an account, go make an account. Like the video. Simple as that. If you don't mind, so keep going, keep going. I appreciate the ratio has been amazing. Do you see any similarities in how Arsenal play compared to City? No, not really. A little bit, but no.
You know what I did?
Forms a bit.
First season under Arteta, I thought Arsenal were playing better out from the back than City were first season under Pep. Right? I thought they were generally for Arteta landed and very quickly that I thought they were playing good football.
Big up UK Drilly. Go on, keep going. Go on.
I thought they were playing really, really good football out from the back, right?
Yeah.
And then it changed. But look, they've got to get a lot more players in to be playing like City, to be honest with you, right? They can't. This is Manchester City under Pep Guardiola.
Now, this is one AFC as it's top 4 as it stands now. I'm just going to quickly say we done it earlier, a few videos ago, a couple of videos ago. I think on Sunday, I believe. So basically, I'm saying City, Liverpool. It's going to be right now as it stands, a scrap between second and third between Conte, Spurs, and Liverpool. So I'm going to say Liverpool probably second, and then right now as it stands, Arsenal are fourth. Right now, Chelsea are actually for me in the mud. So that's on the base of the now.
Before I go, I'm going to say it's based on the here and now, and I think it will change because I think Chelsea will buy. I think United will buy. Based on the here and now, what in order? Man City, Liverpool. No, I don't do predictions.
Oh, you remembered now. You remembered.
City in the league. But
yeah, man. Big up you, bro.
I need to go. Love Island watch along for anyone that's into
104 likes.
Matisse's channel right now on Twitch. The link will be on my Instagram. If you don't know my Instagram, then my Instagram is MCFCDaps. I also am on Twitter if need be. But I prefer Instagram, MCFCDaps. Listen, everyone have a lovely evening, whatever you choose to do, whoever you choose to do it with.
I'm still staying, by the way.
Spend some sensational time with this sensational man. And then I will be back on this channel at 10:15 with AA doing a City United. If you want, just stay on this when this ends. This will take you there. Smash a like, redirect, and I will see you at 10:15. Kas, love you, brother.
In a bit, man. In a bit. I'll take the reins from it. Get your questions in for me, guys. If you're going to stay here, I'll stay for about 15 more minutes. Or so. It just depends how many of you are going to stay here, but make sure you're liking that button. So I'm going to try answer if there's City questions, I'll try to answer them myself. Correct me if I got a bad opinion on it. Static, finally a question pops up. Kas, you were on Northside's channel yesterday and persuaded me yesterday to come back. I appreciate it. That's not a question, but it's a statement. So yeah, I remember. Yeah, of course I do. Your questions are actually coming up after this one, after Knickknacks. How good is Cucurella? I never really knows him. Cucurella is a baller, bro. How many people have come from La Liga and just balled out in their first season or so? Not many. So Cucurella, I wish we had him at our club, Man United. My club, should I say? He's serious. So yeah, man. Static. Obviously, Daps is not here, but Kas question: would you sign? Keep him away from my club. Keep him away. Don't want him nowhere near. He's just not good enough off the ball. On the ball, yes, but in an intense game, Tielemans goes missing. Why? Because he gasses out. He can't handle an intense game. Especially not one when you probably got loads of games in the season. Can't see it happening. Not for me, Static, man. But yeah, if you've got any questions, please do get them in. If Jackson here and he's abusing, block him, get him out. I don't really care. You lot are mods for a reason. Do your jobs, basically. And obviously, I appreciate you doing your jobs too. Emad says, I just made 100 likes. According to this, it's 105, but big up you, man. Obviously, Eric, big up you in the building. We're doing a calling show tomorrow, Eric, if you're going to be around. I'm not too sure. I'm going to get through. I've got another 13 questions as for the ones I've starred. So if anyone has any questions, let me go through so I can quickly star them. Let me check. I haven't really seen much. So if you haven't, I've missed it. Make sure you just get the questions in. I'm going to quickly go through a couple, all the other ones. Now, Steve starts off as like he's giving a PowerPoint presentation in the school. Big Steve at MCFC on YouTube. Oh, that sounded, what's it, Scales? I can't do it. Honestly, it's hard. So, yeah. Kas Daps. Oh, we missed that. Next show. Azza, if you're watching this, make sure you get him to do. Next show in about an hour and 15, hour and a half. Going to make sure he gets to do that. Worst City window must have come under Mark Hughes. Yeah, obviously, it was the start of things, wasn't it? Are we hyping up a little bit too much Jude Bellingham? I don't think so. You got to remember how young this guy is and how mature he plays as well. Like, it's not just within himself and in character. It's just the way he carries himself. I think he's young. He's like 18 years old. It's ridiculous what he's doing. He's doing it in Champions League. He's 100% a wonder kid. So yeah, man. Even if it's not Man United related questions, get them in. I don't really care. Liverpool, Arsenal, Southampton, so forth. I would like to think I know a little bit about football. So even if they're not Premier League related, get them in. Make sure you're liking this video as well. Even though they're 105, they're on 107 right now. Get them to 115. That's what I'm talking about. So big up you guys. We're going to be doing more Q&As. You guys already said yes. So more Q&As are on the way. I'm not too sure when. We got a call-in show tomorrow. A late one. We always do a late one on a Wednesday. So 100%. 100%. I see your comments. yeah. We'll be doing more within the week. 100%. I quite like these, if I'm being honest. It's really chilled. Yeah, I appreciate it. So next comment. Question, should I say? Alan says, "What's City ideal defensive partnership?" See, I'm gonna let the ones in the comments decide this, but if I was to pick one, I'm gonna say Diaz and Stones. I think that's a lot better than Laporte. But Laporte had a very good season last season. Actually, no, I'm gonna say Laporte and John Stones. I'm gonna say that. Yeah, I think Diaz had a very good season the season before. I don't think he had as good of a season this season. Oh, I got that wrong. But yeah, I'm saying Laporte and John Stones, but I think Laporte gets injured a little bit too easily for my liking. I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure he came a couple seasons ago and he hit the season running with Diaz, didn't he? So yeah, man, big up that guy. But don't big up City. Gaetano, big Juventus fan, says Gnabry going to City. Any news about this? Nice. If Sterling goes, which isn't concrete right now, then maybe City going for Gnabry. Maybe they do. But we had a show on it yesterday. So check that out, Gaetan, if you didn't watch it. I'm pretty sure I saw you in the comments. Ilya says, who's England's best defender? John Stones. Easy. John Stones, he's proved a lot he can keep fit. He's proved that he's cut out a lot of the mistakes. So it's not Maguire. If we're talking about defender, I'm thinking of centre backs. I'm not really thinking of fullback. So I'm gonna go off the centre back basis. Tomori's still got a long way to go for me. But he has won the league. So not a long way, but he's ahead of Maguire for me. So I'm gonna say John Stones. I feel like Gomez he's got to get over this injury stuff before I consider him as well. Real Madrid is favoured to get Jude Bellingham. They're putting that Mbappe money into him next summer. Maybe he's got the star quality. Like he's got everything about him that can make him become big. Big up super chat for Mojis. I'm gonna get that up right now. Moji says, "Cash respect to you for that Eid shout out the other day on Grizz's channel. City till I die, though." Big respect, man. Canadian dollars, 5 of them. Love that, man. I love to see love. So yeah, big up you. Get your question in. If you get your question in now, I'll put you right to the top, Mojis. 100%. So love that. So you're saying Diaz and Stones. Pastor, I'll say Diaz and Stones too. I love that partnership. You know what's crazy? It's the fact that you got all 3 of these centre backs to choose from, and none of them seem unhappy. So yeah. Okay, UK Drilly, I'm going to star your question as well. Yeah, I've got your question, Ilyas. I'm just making sure. Laporte had a great season. Stones was the injury guy. Yep. Obviously, I'm a City fan. I like to see if I'm going to quickly keep starring these. Make sure you keep liking the video. City get Gnabry, I'm done. Is Drew going to Man City or Real Madrid? City will probably get Felix. I'm going to keep getting them. I've starred a few of them. Cucurella from A1 says, next target for us, I'm assuming, well, we say us, you mean City. Yeah, I'm going to say Cucurella is a done deal. It's as Daps says, when it all goes quiet, it all goes under. It's when things get done. Typically, it's pretty much like the Sterling and probably the Chelsea situation right now. So yeah, that's my opinion on that. Leonard says, when are we going to have Big Steve and Saeed? That's in the works. Don't worry. Saeed's on Trafford Tunnel on our other channel that we have, the Man United one. Trafford Tunnel. Get checked out if you're a Man United fan. If you want to see me on Fridays as well, and you just want to it's just Man United based really, but is where it is. Like, you don't want to hear it, you don't want to hear it. It makes sense. But Big Steve and Saeed, maybe it's probably in the works. hold this space. That's all I can say, Leonard. Question from Nathan. Question Q&A, bring the community together. Great idea. Maybe 2-3 a week would be great. Yeah, we got obviously this one that we did. So we came out with this one. So maybe every Tuesday, maybe Tuesday afternoons might do this. Tuesday afternoons, I'll say maybe a little bit earlier, and maybe on a Saturday, maybe on a Sunday. And obviously we've got call-in shows late on Wednesday nights. So yeah. Usman says, Kas, what's your favorite kit that's come out so far? Do you mean out of all the Man United shirts, Usman, or because I'm not going to pick another shirt? If you're talking about Man United, then it's got to be the 0607, I think. The AIG kits. Yeah, what a kit. Love that. Black Man United badge, the badge around it. Yeah, I quite like that. It's one of my favorite kits. Trying to think, even a Vodafone. I quite like the Vodafone, but I like the 82 Man United kit. The 82 Man United kit. I've got it in my drawer right now. I'm actually gonna get some more retro kits as well, but I like the 82 red kit. I think it's really good. It's really nice. Was Mane just a sidekick to Salah? You got to put respect to both of them. I'm not trying to be biased because I could say something shameless and I don't want to annoy Liverpool fans, but yes. Alamas established. Is that how I'm going to say it? Alamas says, do you see Malacia go straight to start? No, I don't. I think Luke Shaw will have his run of games. I think Luke Shaw will come out the works booming as well because he's got competition, and I would allow that. Maybe Malacia gets Europa League games and maybe some cup games while Luke Shaw gets the Premier League games. And then if let's say Luke Shaw plays shit in the Premier League, he gets replaced, Malacia, and then Luke Shaw might go back to Europa League. Kind of like mix and match, but I can't see him starting straight away just to keep the dressing room a little bit involved, obviously. But I'll give Luke Shaw this season. Even if he plays well, let him play well, and he has to go next season because we know facts. Luke Shaw might play good for like 7 months, get injured, and then after he comes back, plays dog shit. I just don't think his mentality will ever be there. I don't think even a manager is going to change that. I just think ever since the leg break, we've all been hoping as Man United fans he'll get back onto that track, and he just hasn't. So that's that. But you know what you can do? If you just joined, make sure you're liking that video. The button's down below somewhere. So I think somewhere here, make sure it's lit. And if you like the video, obviously more Q&As, keep the thumb lit. 109 likes, so appreciate you all. UK Drilly, finally onto your question. Do you think CR7 deserves more respect from your fans? Man like Rants, no respect from CR. I'm not gonna. I said earlier on the stream, I'm not putting disrespect onto Ronaldo because he's a legend at our club, and I think it's hella disrespectful to do that. And if he wants to go, though, he can leave. But if he tarnishes his legacy by going to Chelsea, I'm not joking. I lose all respect. That's done. And I can agree with Rants and Bants and so forth. I can't. But right now, I feel like the media are putting a big spin on it, trying to make something out of nothing. I do reckon he's been annoyed, obviously, by the pay cut because 25% goes. If people don't know, if United don't secure Champions League, the sponsorship deal with Adidas is that the wages go down by 25% to secure that deal and keep it intact. So I can see why I'd be annoyed, but I just think like he's trying to call out the ambition of Manchester United, get the deals done. It makes sense. You got the influence, use it to your thing. It's Mendes genius, but I'm sure a part of him does want to leave. But then why did you sign up to Manchester United? Surely you didn't think we was going to win trophies last season. Be realistic with yourself. So on that note, I'm not going to disrespect Ronnie. I'll be on a sentimental part. I'll be annoyed. I'll be sad. You lot have seen that. But from on a perspective, if the manager wants him gone, it's time to go, man. Simple as that. That's the best way to put it, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm gonna keep getting to your questions in a second. I need to start some more. Emad, obviously Yahya. Yahya says, Kas, sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Kas, obviously I'm a City fan. I would like to see your opinion about City from a United fan. Do we are well done football club or just because of oil money? It goes to show Man United have shown it. Arsenal kind of little bits in parts have shown it. Like money doesn't always solve everything. You got the money, yeah, great. You got the investment, but it's what you do with that. It's like in any business, you can throw money anywhere, but you have to use it well. So obviously, I'm hating on City big time. They've got everything run to a T, the best run club in England. Don't get me wrong, they got the money to put behind them, but they use it very well. Look at their deals. Look at the deals they do. They only got Jack Grealish was the most expensive signing, 100 million. But look at the other deals they're doing. 60 million, was it it 40 odd million for Phillips, 50 million or something like that. Little deals here and there. They get smart signings that fit the club, you know. So it's not just that; it's what they do off the pitch. It's what they've invested into the academy. Look how great the academy is now. That don't happen over. It happens over years of obviously time. Time is a big thing. So on that note, yeah, City's, I hate to say it, best run club in the country, and it reminds me a little bit of Bayern Munich. And now all the youngsters want to go there, but they want to go under Pep. It makes sense. They're winning trophies, it's success, the mentality, you're round winners. Why wouldn't you want to be there? So oil money obviously gets you where it is, but it's the only thing we can probably slander you with is that you had a big injection, but I don't really see much people saying about Chelsea when Roman came in 2004 and changed the whole thing. It will only be a matter of time before it happens with Newcastle and everything. I'm pretty sure. Eric says, is Jude going to Man City or Real Madrid? I'm not too sure. There's obviously reports, I think, today that is Real Madrid are looking at him. Man City will be in for him. But trust me, remember, if anyone knows Man United, they love a British player and they love a guy that can sell shirts. Jude Bellingham would be that guy, and he's an investment for the next 10 years. What is 120 million if he's going to give you 10 years? Trust me, Jude Bellingham is one for the future, big time. I'm going to quickly go up, and up. Make sure if you come in here, make sure you're smashing that like button. Make sure you have subscribed because you can't comment otherwise. So, okay. I'm going to keep going up. Wow. So there's been a lot, isn't there? Damn. So yeah, as Jarvis says, big up Jarvis. He's like an encyclopedia, like clinical. He said he's a Man United fan. So remember to like and subscribe. Stones or Reece James? They play two different positions. I can't comment on that, Eric. So it wouldn't be fair to put them against each other. Usman says, Cass, you need to get Never a Foul Fantasy League sorted for the new season. I think Tyrone runs that. I'm pretty sure Tyrone runs that. So I'm pretty sure there will be one during the season. I don't get involved with Fantasy League. It's not my thing. I can't stand it. As I think I said it early in the stream. I cannot physically have me wanting Salah to go score a goal against Southampton or something and be annoyed if he doesn't. I can't have it. It's not in my blood. I'm sorry. Did Ronaldo make a mistake in not going to City? City were never in for him. Again, it's Mendes genius trying to get Man United to act. So that's just my opinion on that. It was very smart. Very, very smart. Remove Manu from your list for a start. How? Remove Manu from your list? What do you mean by that, Iceman? Remove Manu from your list? In fact, you say Manu, just tells me, pow, don't talk. Good one. I like that. When people ask questions, get the queue in. If you get the queue in, I can look at it off the bat. I know United need a new right back. Who would you prefer? Ethan Laird. Ethan Laird's my guy. Trust me, Jarvis. You should know all about Ethan Laird as well. I think he's getting over his injuries as well. So that would be great to see. Wan-Bissaka needs to leave. Get some money out of him. Put that into getting a DM as well. Because I'm pretty sure after we get 4 signings over the line, which for me would be De Jong, Eriksen, obviously Malacia now, and Martinez, we got time. We'll have time to get a right winger, and we have time to get a DM and secure and also get people out the club that's needed. Phil Jones, Bailly, and so forth. I like Bailly though, man. It's just a shame he got injured so much. United need a right back, so yeah, that would be my preference. I think we should need to give some of these youngsters a chance. I'd keep the low though. I'd definitely keep the low. I think he'd suit the system under Ten Hag. So I don't think he's a baller though. I don't think he's got that height. He can't even whip a ball in properly like Alex Tellers. Can he look good in blue? Nah. We don't do them ones. Wish I could make the call in. I've got work. There's always another time. Ilias, when you're going to go do giveaways, Cass, probably when the season gets started, because when we're doing giveaways, I would like a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? Like a lot of attraction to it. So, and when the season comes, I'm going to guarantee there's going to be like double or triple the people watching. It's in the season. People want to know what's going on with their teams, and it's just always gas mode. So I would need a lot more interactions from that personally. And I would like to see 100, 200 people kind of interacting before doing giveaways again. And obviously it's just building a fan base up. There's a lot of Man United and Man City fans on this channel. There's quite a few Arsenal now, a very few Chelsea, a couple Tottenhams, one Leeds fan as far as I know in Southampton. So once you build it up, then you kind of know what kind of shirts you need to get to give away to you guys. Here's a better left back? Sure, Chilwell. Right now it's Chilwell, of course he is, but he's been injured for the season. So, but I would rate Shaw beforehand more than Chilwell, but on the left wing back. Actually, left back, sure. Left wing back, Chilwell. I think that's more respectable. Cash, you don't want war with your team in the mud, bro. I'll fight with my club to the end, bro. Don't do that. I don't care. Like, because I'm talking on a respective level, don't mean I can't go shameless, because I will. I definitely will. Because we could just talk about how your club has won only one Champions League and one Premier League in the last 6 years. Like, what are you really competing? City's got your number, man. I allow it. Don't want to hear about those ones. Respectfully. Let me keep going down. Ilyas, you don't want no smoke. I want all the smoke. I want all the smoke. Don't do that. And then Eric says no smoking. Big up you. Abraham says, hello, Cass. As a fellow Man United fan, when do you think, like, I think my reaction would say, oh, inshallah, soon, you know, I can't stand these guys. Every day, Glazers out. I can't stand it. Bleeding my club, man. Bleeding my club. As Solo MUFC, MCFC, MUFC. You can change it to MUFC if you want. Make sure you're all subscribing and notifications on, of course. Gaetano, who's these old Manchester players for you? Best Rooney, Giggs, or Scholes? Scholes. I'm having Scholes. I love Rooney. I actually love Rooney, you know, but Scholes for me, man. We haven't replaced Scholes. But get other questions in, not always about Manchester United. Like, I've got, it's 20 past. I'll give it 5 minutes. Why not? Forget Love Island. Who wants to know about Love Island? Haaland costs 300 million over in his contract. Yeah, that's his contract, though. Like, we're talking about the fee. Like, the fee. Like, because when it comes to contracts and the rest of it, we can add up loads of other players, Mr. Miyagi. And it would be a long day for a lot. Ilyas says, what is he saying here? Oh, it's just skipped all of a sudden. Oh, Ilyas said, my favorite. Hey, big up you. Love that. I ain't gonna lie, Cass. Pep took us to of course he did. Of course he did. He knew what to do with the money rather than, you know. So keep Ronaldo or get Lewandowski. If I had a chance to get Lewandowski, I'll get Lewandowski. But is it gonna happen? No. No. So it's not gonna happen. Lewandowski's baller. But I'm not spending 40 million on Lewandowski, another pensioner like in the making. So we need someone a bit younger. Cass, what do you think about Newcastle deciding to follow the City model after the takeover? Have they really they followed the model so far? They're doing well with their transfers. They're acting smart. They're not going all in. So yeah. But Ilyas says, join Never Foul Discord. It's all friendly. Click the link if you want to talk more with me and Daps in general. Like, doesn't matter who you support. We've got loads of guys in there. Let me have a little look. I'm pretty sure another like 2-3 people joined. So yeah, man, it's good to see. Get involved. It's just we're building a community. I want to get it to 1,000. I'm gonna run this for about 2 more minutes. I'm getting a bit tired. Scholes is one of the GOATs. Who's close to an R9? Nobody. The only close, Mbappe, but nobody, man. Nobody. No chance. Anyone coming in, make sure you smash that like button. As Solo says, who made you support? My brothers. My brothers, funny enough. So yeah, my brothers used to put them on TV, and then I remember from like about 6 years old. Yes, along those lines. I started watching Man United, but I used to watch football when I didn't really understand it. When I was like 5, obviously I liked certain players that I saw that my dad would put on TV, whether it's for England or whatever. But majority of the time, it's over time you start seeing Man United more and more. So yeah, who's the best footballer of all time? Ronaldo is my GOAT, man. I'm saying Ronaldo. I don't care. I can't back the other boy, Messi. Sorry, Ronaldo is my GOAT. But my favorite player of all time, if you're gonna ask that, Ronaldinho. He made me love football. I'm not even joking. There was liking football, then there's loving football. Decent. Let's get the likes of 225 for the sensational host and human beings. So Daps is back. Daps is back. Nearly on 115. Let's get to 115. Let's get to 115. Much more respectable. Oh yeah, literally, obviously, if it wasn't here, if we're gonna base this on the here and now, Drilly, I'm gonna say on the here and now, Man City finished first. Liverpool and Tottenham scrap it out for second. Currently, by the way, and then Arsenal fourth. But if we're thinking about if teams get all their targets, considering the managers and everything and whatnot, Man City first, Liverpool second, Chelsea third. Out of third and fourth, Chelsea or Tottenham. Even if Man United get all the targets, and Arsenal, Arteta's got a ceiling for me. And Man United, it's going to take a long time to implement a system. So I have to be realistic. I don't really expect top 4. Same time, I'm hopeful we do get top fours. But if I'm being serious, I can't see it. Not this season. It will take another season, a few more windows, get a few more of your players, and then we can start talking a little bit. So yeah. Have you guys watched Brassic Gangs of London, Stranger Things? Not football related. Would you take part in YouTube boxing? Yeah, funny enough, I would. I would, as it goes. My dad's actually a very successful amateur boxer before he had an injury. So when he was like, was it nine? I think he was like 22, he had to stop. He had a fight and one boxer done him in his eye. I think he said his left eye, which makes him wear glasses now when he's reading, and he had to stop boxing after that. But if I could show you guys this guy's picture of all his trophies, ridiculous. So I used to go. So before I got picked up for Millwall Academy when I was 10 years old, I was playing in the playground, and all of a sudden they wanted to give everyone trials. And obviously a scout for Millwall used to live next door to me, so he used to be very involved in the community football and everything. I was then boxing from between the ages of like 7 and 11, but I couldn't do football and boxing at the same time. Millwall would complain that I'm coming into training with bruises and everything. So yeah, can't do much about that. But yeah, no, I like boxing. I watch all the time. I'd get involved in it. It would be a good way to let off steam. But YouTube boxing is a long way off for me right now, and I'm very much out of practice. And I can't remember last time I hit someone either, so it might not be with me anymore, to be fair. But for good sport, I would. Arteta gonna bust through that ceiling. What ceiling, bro? He needs another 5, 6, 7 years, like before he hits that ceiling. He needs a lot more time and somewhere with a lot less pressure. I think he can become a very, very good manager, but he's just coming to the job. And regardless of what team he has, he might have better tools, but he's not a Tuchel. He's not a Conte. He's not a Klopp. He's not better than Eric Ten Hag either. Like if we're talking on accolades and so forth and whatnot, he's got a lot to do. He's got a lot to do. Be realistic with yourself, Keenan, man. But I respect it. Obviously, you're backing your manager, which you should rightfully do, man. You might surprise a lot of people this season, and we're all here to see it. This is why we watch the Premier League. Have you seen? No, I don't want to watch it. Don't want to watch it. Clinical, can't lie. Question to us to the live chat. But yeah, man. I think we've hit there now. It's 25 past, 26 past. 116 likes, and I love that. If you are here, make sure if you haven't, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you're liking the video before I go. I've actually really enjoyed this Q&A. People that are not watching Love Island, big up you, because I'm not one of them guys. So yeah, I don't care what the name's Dami, Ekinsu, so forth and so forth. Yeah, not about that. But yeah, man, love you guys, man. Honestly, and if you haven't joined the Discord, someone post the Discord link as I go. Make sure you subscribe to Talking Kit, should be down below in the description. Make sure you subscribe to Trafford Tunnel, Big Six Bants as well. And hopefully you'll see me on a lot more other channels other than that. Obviously, I've joined Northside's thing. If you ever need a United fan, I'm there. So see more, obviously, Arsenal fans talking on Arsenal and stuff like that. So take care. I'll be back. I won't be back, but Daps and Az will be back in an hour. So yeah, man, it was good stuff. Good stuff. I appreciate it. So yeah, man, hold it down. Stay healthy. Stay out of trouble. Don't let Jack get on your nerves. And yeah, literally, if you stay here, the next video will be the video Daps will be on afterwards. It will say play now. So after the intro is done and I've ended it, click it, and all you guys in here, just go in there and just smash a lot of likes, and then put the notification bell 10:15. I think he said. But you know what Daps is like? He's always late. So don't expect it to be 10:15. Expect it to be 10:20 or 10:25. And the next Q&A is going to be on, can't promise you guys anything, but I'll say weekend. I think weekend's a good time, man. So take care, stay blessed, and, inshallah, we get there.